Hello friends, welcome back to another video. In this video, I am going to discuss about Adani stocks. So on Friday, Adani stocks were firing, and then all of them were in news. So I want to discuss about these Adani stocks, and in particular, I want to discuss about a few of the Adani stocks on which I have made a video, especially the Adani Power. And then in general, I also want to give you some educational content in terms of how the stock market reacts even before some of the events will happen. So it has that predictive power. It knows the events much beforehand. So very interesting topic. So watch till the end. Before that, let me give you a disclaimer that this is not a buy sell recommendation. I am also not a SEBI registered analyst. So before you make any buying or selling, so you do your own due diligence and only then you make an entry. So if you have seen my previous videos, I have made a video on Adani Power on September 3rd. So if you see September 3rd is somewhere here. So in that video, I had mentioned that Adani Power is setting up very nicely and then it is ready for a swing opportunity. I had given a first target as 680 and I think the second target is around 750 and then we will also get to see the all-time highs in future. So now if you see what has happened after I made a video on September 3rd, now we have already reached a target of first target we have crossed and we are on the way to second target, that's 750 as well, and then I'm sure that this stock will actually even go beyond that as well. So the interesting thing, there are also other Adani stocks which have fired up, but among all the stocks, Adani Power is one of the biggest beneficiary. Why Adani Power is the biggest beneficiary? Because the stocks, the chart were setting up like that. Chart was very favorable, and then setting up very strongly compared to other charts. So that is why it was the biggest beneficiary. So does the charts know about the future that SEBI is going to clear Adani of the allegations that are made by Hindenburg research? Yes, my answer will be yes. Charts definitely know future events, if not with 100% conviction, but at least charts will tell you what is going to happen in the future and they anticipate the future events and they um, set up or sit comfortably in such a position so that they can actually take the advantage of the uh, future events, because this is a smart money. These are not retail traders, these are smart money. So they have full information, full knowledge, inside knowledge, outside knowledge, research and everything. So what they will do is they will take their positions much before the retailers will take. So retailers will come after the breakout, but they will come even much before the breakout. So they will buy at a very low positions and then they will sell at high positions. So that is what the smart money will do. So what they will do is they will take positions beforehand. So they know what is going to happen. They can predict with some certainty that SEBI is going to clear Adani of these allegations, and then they have already taken the positions in their stocks. So because of that, the stock chart is setting up so nicely, and then we are able to read the charts well, and if you are able to actually read the charts well, then you will be able to tell that okay, this stock is now setting up, so let's enter, make an entry there. And if you would actually enter much before the crowd has entered. So if you had seen my video on Adani Power, you would have realized, and then I do not know if anybody had taken position in that, but nevertheless it's immaterial. But now the stock has fired up. This is not only one stock where you can see such kind of action, Adani Power. Other stock which I wanted to show you in Adani is Adani Total Gas. So this stock also I'm actually tracking for a long time. Okay, if you see the price action in ATGL for the past few days, especially look at this cluster. Okay, look at this cluster, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How tightly the candles are trading, very tightly, very tight trading. So this is very unusual trading. Anybody who knows reading the charts, they would tell that clearly something is going on in this stock, because the trading range has been extremely tight. And look at what has happened actually. So all of a sudden there is a huge gap up on Friday, and then that kind of shot up so much. If you see from the opening to high, it was almost 10%, and then in not just that actually. So in fact, actually we have to uh, measure it from the close. Okay, if you see here, so if you see here, that's the closing price. Okay, from the closing price, it went around 13%. At one point of time, it has reached 13%, and then there was a lot of selling, and then the stock corrected to 7%. So 7% increase. So this is also very very unusual uh, trading range. Anybody who had followed or who had seen this, no, they would know that something is really not very easy, or something different is going on. That was actually very evident in the chart. So I had been actually tracking this chart for some time, and then I knew that something is going to come up, and then at in large, overall all the Adani stocks, so the thing has come up. So all that I wanted to kind of convey in this video is stocks chart reading. If you know well, they will tell a lot of story, and then in fact actually they tell future events much before they happen. So let's say Russia Ukraine war, or recession in US, or some technology coming up, or whatever it may be, any event, the charts will tell you the story before a catastrophic thing happens. So sometimes the stock might all of a sudden fall 10%, 15%. Even before the 10%, 15% fall, chart will give you indication much before, and then it will tell you that I am going to fall, I'm going to fall, you exit, you exit, exit. If you know reading charts well, and then you would kind of listen to the signs, either you take an entry, are you into that stock, or you exit from that stock. So that's what actually is going to happen. So in stock market, the thing is to know, or the thing is to learn how to read charts. That is the most important skill. That is not actually too difficult, but if you spend good amount of time, you will also be able to kind of read charts well, and you will be able to really understand charts well. So I would actually recommend you spend good amount of time in terms of learning this technical skill, and then you would make a good amount of money. So it's not that stock market will make you overnight rich. That is impossible. That is not how you actually see stock market as. You always have to see stock market as a alternative investment opportunity, wherein it will give you good investment compared to good rate of return compared to other investments. That is how you have to see it. So if you play by the rules of the stock market, then you will get a better return. It does not actually make you overnight rich, but it will definitely make you rich over a period of time. So that's what I wanted to kind of encourage you through this video. So learn technical analysis, that's the most important thing. And then if you learn technical analysis, and then you can actually get a good rate of return on your investment through investing in stocks. Yeah, so that's where I wanted to close. And then if you like this content, follow me on Twitter, and then join my Telegram channel. Both of the links that I'll give you in the description. And then like this video, share it, and then subscribe to my channel. And then if you have any doubts on any particular stocks, and if you want me to do any analysis, so you can either drop a note here, comment here, or you can even correct me on my Telegram channel, and then you can ask me there. I would post a detailed technical analysis, the analysis of that particular chart. Okay, so till next video, so take care, and then we'll meet again in the next video.